Hinamon ni Senator Manny Pacquiao ng one-on-one debate ang tatunggalin niyang si Bongbong Marcos. Hindi kasi nagustuhan ni Pacquiao ang sinabi ni Marcos Jr. na malabo raw ang plataforma ng mga dumalo sa COMELEC debate. Nasa frontline ng balitang yan si Mon Gualvez.
Magdebate kaming dalawa lang. Tingnan natin kung ano yung plataforma niya at plataforma ko.
2,000 years later.
To be bullied by other country and not also even in our square ends land will be giving up to them, and we will fight because we are Filipino. And also third, I mean that's third. That's enough po.
I think any of these agreements we should, of course, encourage, as long as it is very clear to us what is the advantage to the Philippines. What the professor just mentioned was she spoke about the great powers trying to carve out spheres of influence. I reject that model that I believe no longer applies in the geopolitics of the modern world. The old Cold War thinking. We have to apply our own way. And so it really would depend on what is inside, or what those agreements say. The Philippines, what will be doing, and what those other partners of ours will be doing for the Philippines. And once again, because we shouldn't think of the Cold War system, we should always think in terms of the fine line that the Philippines has to tread in all our foreign policy decisions.
But if Mr. Marcos, if you reject the concept of spheres of influence, does that mean you are going to scuttle the Mutual Defense Treaty when you become President of the Republic?
By no means.
Linked to the United States of America as a defense ally.
No, by no means. The relationship with the United States, our special relationship with the United States, is not something that we can treat, be cavalier about. It is a very important one, and it has stood us in good stead for over 100 years. And that, I think, will never disappear from the Philippine psyche, the idea and the memory of what the United States did for us and fought with us in the last war. And so that is a specific part of our foreign policy. But then, as we approach, we know that we are a hot spot right now. The West Philippines is a hot spot in geopolitics right now, and that is why we still have to find our own line in terms of all of these arrangements. Except the one simple principle is that we will not cede 1 square inch of the Philippines to any country.